Hello, Anointed Ones, and welcome to Anointed TV channel. In today's update on the unfolding saga at Daystar TV, we share initiatives started by friends of Jonathan and Suzy Lamb for their upkeep. As you are aware, when they started to go public with their story, they were fired from Daystar TV, which was their only source of income. Now, Candy Chand on X set up a fundraiser requesting donations for Jonathan and Suzy Lamb. For those who've asked, I set this up for Jonathan and Suzy. Feel free to repost, and thank you, Jonathan and Suzy Lamb. She posted on her X page. The giving is voluntary, and only what someone is able to give according to Deuteronomy 16:17. Every man shall give as he is able, according to the blessing of the Lord your God, which he has given you. In her appeal on Give Send Go, Candy said, for those who've been following the story of Jonathan and Suzy Lamb, you're aware of the courageous sacrifices they've made to speak up for their child and to stand against cult-like abuse in an environment deep-seated in silence. While speaking out was essential, doing so has placed their lives in absolute chaos. They've lost jobs, had their reputations maligned, have needed to travel to safe destinations, and been compelled to seek costly legal advice. Until the dust settles and their path is made clear, I want to, at least, offer them a sense of security. First and foremost, please continue to pray for Jonathan, Suzy, and their two young children. However, for those who've also asked how they might contribute financially, I've created this Give Send Go account. Please know that any donation, regardless of the amount, will be greatly appreciated. Thank you, and God bless. Signed, Candy Chand. Laura Lynn Thompson shared the fundraiser link on her X page and said, many of you are asking how you can support Jonathan and Suzy in this crisis they have been going through. Send your love to them with support, as they have been fired in an unconscionable way by their own mother. There were individuals who supported the initiative while others opposed it. I pray that this couple is supported because they did the very hard and right thing for their daughter and their lives, and for exposing the demonic warfare infesting Daystar that the viewers need to be aware of, said one of the supporters. Another ex-user felt this wasn't a good idea, and here is what they said. If a poor Meemaw sends her last dime to support Jonathan and Suzy, how is that any different from Daystar? Support them in prayer and spread their courageous story. They are young and strong and can get jobs. This will show their willingness to do whatever it takes. I shared this so that if you are one of those who are willing to support Jonathan and Suzy Lamb can do so. In a previous video, Jonathan and Suzy said they lost their income and they have had to incur more expenses as they navigated the current season they are in.
You are a forerunner in what God is doing in the new generation of leaders in the body of Christ, which is not about the money and the fame, because you gave up the money and the fame. I don't want to dig, but there's a big old narrative out there. Oh, they're multimillionaires. They work for this multi-million-dollar ministry. Has this affected you guys financially? Has it hurt your life financially?
I mean, as vice president of Daystar, I had a really hefty salary.
Just that year of 23, right? Oh, no, of 22. Is that when you got that big bump? Before that, we were always normal.
For 2023.
It was never...
I mean, it was still a nice... Really
no,
nice
yeah,
salary.
no, but it was like massive in 2022.
When it became full-time vice president for a whole year.
We were shook. We were
really
like, whoa.
nice.
People want to act like you have this huge nest egg that they just put away for y'all and you're just set
that y'all
for
have
life.
like millions in the bank or something.
No.
But you could be forced to sell your house to get by at this point. It's not like you're just set up for life.
Right, exactly.
No, we're still paying a mortgage.
Yeah, still have the bills that are coming in, you know, from living a lifestyle that was with a larger set of income. I mean, both of us.
I had got a bump too in 22 because he became vice president. Before that, I was much less than the rest of the family.
Right.
When we got married, a few years in, we bought a $200,000 house. We lived in that house for 8 years. We had a very, very normal income. It wasn't big and it wasn't less, but it was very, very mediocre. Totally okay. For many years, I was making less than a Starbucks employee. And it was totally okay because I was mostly mom. And so it was fair. So it's not like we have some big nest egg or anything. that's why when everything actually came to head, when we got in 22 after he passed and I got a really nice salary and Jonathan too, you would think that would be the time to be tempted to stay, if anything. But that was the time we were more ready than ever. I mean, it was the wrestle and breaking of me begging God, when will Jonathan be ready? So I'm ready to sell this house. I'm ready for a new beginning. We have 50 states to choose from.
We lay everything on the altar for the truth. If we had simply gone along with the charade, put aside our convictions, read the card, praised my mom's marriage, and continued to not question anything about Pete, we would have had everything that my father had said. I would be the next president after my mother either retired or passed away. That was in writing.
It is sad to see what Joni Lamb has reduced her children to. What do you think of this initiative by Candy? Do you support it or not? Let us engage in the comment section with your thoughts. Also, remember to subscribe, like, and share for more videos like that. Also, let us continue to pray for the Lamb family that justice will be found and that God will restore them.